Good morning, YouTube. We are now 4 days out from my second ever bodybuilding show. Yesterday's vlog, I kept saying we were 6 days out. I guess that just shows how prep's hitting me right now. So this morning, we hit a new low again, 75.8 kilos. My weight has just dropped off me this week. And I can feel it. I feel absolutely rough. But today, I even look rough, but today is our first day of carb loading. It's our first high day. Let me just take you through the macros of today. And I'll put them on screen. So today we get 3,649 calories, 230 protein, 572 carbs, 49 fat. That is the most food I've ate in a long time. I cannot wait. I'm going to take you through a full day of eating. However, I am in work and work doesn't really let me record. I can't really record in there, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I will have 2 meals in work, but I will try to sneak the camera out and just show you the meals. But it's going to be meal number 1, which will be oats, and meal number 2, which is chicken and rice. So nothing too special, but I'll show you what the meals are when I'm in work. For now, we have to go check in with the coach, and I will bring you outside to show you the check-in and just prep the meals for work and get to work. So let's crack into it. Guys, I'll have to do a voiceover because I'm not allowed to record in this part of work, but meal 1 is oats, whey, frozen blueberries, some dark chocolate and some honey, and then I also have 3 rice cakes, 4 rice cakes and jam. Right, so we got part 2 of meal 1 going in, which is the following. So we got 4 rice cakes, lightly salted rice cakes with 30 grams of jam. Rice cakes and jam on prep are so good. They hit different. Same thing again. Can't record here, but meal 2 is jasmine rice, pineapple, chicken, and I also have some honey on this again. Macros will be on screen again. Yes, people, we are back from work. 2 out of 3 days of work this week complete. Oh, that feels very, very good. Apologies, the top is off. I got in and spilled a load of water on the top, and it's boiling in here. But we have had 2 meals, as you've seen in work, and we are going to get into the 3rd meal in a minute. I'm actually going to train after 4 meals today because Rev's got a few little bits going on. She's got a podcast she's going on, Beyond the Stage podcast, which is so fucking cool. So I'm going to wait for her to finish that so she can come and train with me. I've got a few little bits I need to do. I've got a couple L-carnitine orders that I need to package and ship before the post office closes. So I'll show you that. If you didn't know, I have my own L-carnitine business, 750 milligram per mil in a 50 mil vial. It is such a good product, and I'm not saying that just because it's mine. It really is. Everyone who uses it really gets along with it. No pit, great pumps. If you want to support me, there's a link in the bio. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm going to get into meal 2 and I'll show you what meal 2, get into meal 3 and I'll show you what meal 3 is, and then we will go and send that L-carnitine off. But yeah, I'm still feeling very fatigued. Obviously the 2 meals I've had so far have been a lot higher carbs, which is brilliant. And I'm in a better overall mood because of it, which is great. However, I still feel very fatigued, so gonna get 2 more meals in before I train, and then hopefully that'll be a decent amount of carbs to get a decent pump. I would have liked to shave really, but I need to hold off until before a little bit closer to the show. So we'll probably shave on the Friday for the Sunday show, but I would like to shave tonight because the pump will look a little bit better, but never mind. Here we are, people. It is the L-carnitine. Won't focus, but I'm going to package this up and get it to the post office now. to meal 3 now. Same meal as earlier I had in work, so jasmine rice, chicken and pineapple, and the macros will be on screen here. Meant to have avocado in this meal. I'm not a fan of avocado at the minute, so I will replace the avocado with some dark chocolate because I fancy some dark chocolate. But just gonna watch a YouTube video whilst eating this. I've also got honey to put on it, and then it will be a case of doing some work and then getting ready to go to the gym, have pre-workout for the gym, and then we go. It's pre-workout time, baby. I've been waiting all day for this meal. I made it this morning before work and I've just been dreaming about it. You already know it's the cream of rice, but because it's a carb up day, I get more. So I get 120 grams. And because I get more, I haven't needed to volumize it with as much water. So it's gonna be nice and thick, which is the best way to eat it. Oh, I'm excited. Here is the masterpiece. Oh, so excited for this. And what I like to do is mix these ones in. Because it's peak week, I am using an isolate, which doesn't go as well as Perform, but still is very nice. I've only got 30 grams in this, so not as much whey paste as we would normally have, but it will do the job.
Are you going to get some recipes?
And I've got Riv just keeps knocking this chair. Sorry guys. 10 grams.
Sorry.
10 grams. Riv! 10 grams of dark chocolate. 10 grams of honey. Guys, I binned off the dark chocolate because I couldn't be asked to melt it and put it on top, so we went with peanut butter instead. Salted caramel peanut butter. Look how good this looks. Got the last scoop of Mega Pump going in. It's just ran out. But I ordered a pumpage off Amazon today, which was on discount for like 30 quid. So that'll be good. So at least I have some pump to have pre-stage on Sunday. But this is the Raspberry Twist Mega Pump. Tastes really good. Gym time. And for the first time in a long time, it feels like I've got a little bit of energy. How amazing. This will probably last about 10 minutes. I'll get to the gym and want to fall asleep again. But that cream of rice went down so lovely. So lovely. All my meals today have sat really nice. Went in really nice. No bloating. It's been a good day for food. Could tell my body was flat and needed it very much. So, so push pump session. Second to last session of prep.
Jeez.
Actually excited for this one, and I bet I could guess what Riv's training, and I bet it's glutes.
Don't know how you guessed that.
Whoa.
Mind reader, bro.
Yeah, I'll get some clips in the gym, maybe of me training, but if not, I'll definitely get some post-workouts, or I'll probably just be disappointed on how I look and then not get any. We'll see. We will see. Hello people, it is now the next day and I look like an absolute mess because I need to go get a haircut. But I am a terrible YouTuber. I just am. Didn't record any footage in the gym. Right, I'm going to explain why I didn't. During prep, the end of prep, I have hated recording my sessions. I just don't want to do it. All my energy right now is just focused on that session. And the last thing I want to do is pull out the camera, fanny about with setting it up and recording. I just want to get in, get my session done, train as hard as I can. So I've just not really enjoyed recording the sessions. However, after prep, I will start recording my sessions, going through how I train, why I train like I do, and I will be enjoying doing that as well. But back into prep, do not want to record. In terms of the actual session itself, it was a really good session. Got a really good pump. I felt really good. However, I took some post-workout pictures or videos on this Osmo that I'm recording with now, but I had to factory reset it recently. And by doing that, it's like messed up with all the exposure. So when I looked at the footage when I got home, it is just terrible. Like, it's making me look like dark blue and like no detail can even be seen. The footage is absolutely rubbish. There's no point even putting it on. And the last thing is, I didn't even record the last meal because I was just whacked as soon as I got home. And I left the camera in the car and I was like, I'm not going back to the car to get the camera. I'm binning it off. So the last meal was actually this meal here, which I'll put on screen. And I'll put the total calories for the whole day here. And yeah, and that will be the end of the video. I'm just currently halfway through 3 days out and doing some editing and recording for this. So this video will be up tomorrow and I will see you in that video. But other than that, in a bit, guys.